Hey doing, folks? It's Ron from Ron's Beer and Tools, and I think we got a real good one today. As you saw earlier, you can see to your left there, Love in Wrestling. Quite the name, Love in Wrestling. It's a double dry hopped New England double IPA, 8% alcohol by volume. And it's from Mayflower Brewing Company down there in Plymouth, Massachusetts. And that's quite the label, Love in Wrestling. But it's a historical name. A lot of their logos and the graphics on their cans mean something on it in reality. It's not just made up. Oh, give me a second. This is one of their New England juice bombs. This is a really good brew. I'm not taking away from this one because this is a Mayflower brewing product, but this is a juice bomb, New England juice bomb. If you like those fruity, nuts, overly sweet, just the essence of the fruit, citrus, and pineapple, and grapefruit, and a real hazy drink, this is the one. Now this is a double IPA, and this name is 400. And I've wondered why the 400. But all you have to do is read the labels on the can. And I've been drinking this and hadn't written one sentence actually. Haven't read that sentence. So it's surprising when I did read it. Wondering what the 400 was and was saying I was going to call the brewery. All it's saying is the 400 is the 400th anniversary of the Mayflower ship coming into Plymouth to New England from England. So Mayflower and the Puritans. And that's what this one here, the 400 is. This is similar to the same thing. The Love and Wrestling, if you read on the can, I'm the only guy that can take his glasses off to read, really. Love and Wrestling Brewster. Brewster is their last name. These are two children, two sons. Love and Wrestling Brewster were among the youngest to sail on the Mayflower and settle in Plymouth Colony. Now, when they came to Plymouth Colony, these were a 9-year-old and a 6-year-old. And I do have information on that, and I will get to that. Let me start with information I did pick up here. Mayflower Brewing Company is located at 12 Resnick Road, number 3, Plymouth, Massachusetts. We do have a number for them, from them, 508-746-2674. It'll be right there. There it is right there. That'll be the number. If you want to call them, get information on them curbside pickup, or if they're open, or what the status of their brewery is now. They can still consider craft brewery. They consider themselves very proud of that. Founded in 2007. And one of the founders is the 10th great-grandson of John Alden. He was on the Mayflower when they came to Plymouth Colony. He started Plymouth Colony. And on the Mayflower and in the colony, he was a cooper. He was the beer barrel cooper. He made the beer, and I'm sure a lot of other barrels for other products, apples and cider and etc. And he was the cooper. Okay, the other thing I want to talk about is the 10th great granddaughter is my wife, of Frances Eaton. She's a direct descendant of Frances Eaton. So are my children. They're direct descendants of Frances Eaton. Let me see now. Oh yeah, we'll go back to the brewery. They distribute, the brewery, Mayflower Brewing distributes only through New England now. Sorry folks, out down south and out west. For right now, at least, that was their distribution is just in New England. This Love in Wrestling is a double dry hopped New England style double IPA. So it's going to be, I'm assuming, in directions of a New England juice bomb. It would have to be 8% ABV. The hops in this are Citra and Amarillo. We all know what Citra is, that very pineapple and mango and tropical fruit, grapefruit, all those in one, and you even get the colorization from it. But Amarillo is like the Cascade hops. I grow Cascade, one of the hops I grow, and I like them. But this is a stronger Cascade in a sense. It is really floral. Does have the tropical fruitiness that comes out of it, flavor and aroma. And you also get the citrus group out of it, which tends sometimes what malts you've used, water, is sometimes it's lemony, orangey, pineapple, grape. It kind of can change depending on the malts that you use, those flavors and aromas on that. I've seen it happen when I've brewed beer years ago. I could change it by the malts are the same recipe, same hops, but just change some a little bit in it. One of the variants, like mixing up 2 hops, half and half instead of just one. That will change it. I heard something was all right. Back to the brew. All right, so I guess that's about all the information I want to do. Back to the Brewster family that these children love in wrestling. It's William and Mary Brewster. Love was 9 years old, their son. Wrestling was 6 years old. I must have been common names in England, or as a separatist, looking for religious freedom in the United States, in the New World. And then they had a ward named Richard. He was, I think, also 6 years old. He was one of the wards, which a lot of the wards came over. I think that's about all the info I have on this right here. So no further, I'm doing a lot of talking. I will go on these tangents. I will try to avoid that. So let's crack this open, see what it's like. Craft brewed and canned in Plymouth, Mass. Uptown. Double in your pillow. Just want to make sure I didn't miss any of the writing on them. All right, we got a mug, one of my favorite mugs. I like this mug, the way you can hold it, flip it about without spilling the beer. If you don't jerk it too much, it won't pop out. All right, enough said. Some water vapor, a few water vapors. There's water vapors coming out. It's always nice to see. I think it might be a sign of freshness. Oh, that is hazy. Oh, I'm getting the aroma of grapefruit right now. As I'm pouring this, getting aromas of grapefruit. Let's get that for the camera, you folks to see. Look at that head on it. I guess that's a good, well, probably 3/4 of an inch. What'd you call it, a thumb? Thicker than a finger? A thumb, not a finger. Said that in that movie, Christmas Story, the father, when he's fixing the furnace. Not a finger. Oh, I always say that. The aromas are nice on this. Really pineapple sweetness of the pineapple, no, the mango. Oh, it could be the pineapple or mango, the sweetness of that fruit. I do know what mango smells like, and I do know pineapple, and I'm kind of getting one of them right now. Maybe the both of them. Maybe the both of them are smelling. Grapefruit. Oh, beautiful, beautiful aroma on this. I kind of figured it would be because of the 400. I'll save that little nectar for a little bit later. Oh, that is nice. That's what they say. Hefty amounts of wheat and oats make a creamy first sip. And that does look creamy, that head on it. Now, I didn't pick up on their webpage of the wheat in it. It didn't say. But here it's saying hefty amounts of wheat and oats make for a cream. So they have adjuncts in this here. All right. With big dry hop additions of Citron, the Amarillo hops. All right, no further ado. A bit tangy, very minor tang, and the sweetness right on the back of that. This is a New England juice bomb. Let's get the nectar. Let's just color this when it comes out. See it? Thicker, yellow. It leaves a nice flavor in the back. The aftertaste is nice. No bitterness. A nice flavor. It really has a nice flavor. Very drinkable. The sweetness is coming through as the pineapple, the mango, a bit of hoppiness. That is so drinkable. This could be, it's 8%, but if it could be a session beer if you didn't go driving or walking anywhere at 8%. Sit down and have a few of these here. That is really flavorful. My hat's off to the tip of the hat to the brewmaster and the workers there. This is a fine brew. The flavors of a New England juice bomb, if you know what I'm talking about, the hops have taken over from the malt. Malt is the pushing essence in brews, particularly your lager beers. You get that breadiness, the maltiness shows its face. Sometimes the alcohol through the malt, and that's the pushing. But on these type beers, it's the hops that are doing the pushing for the flavor and the aroma. You can never confuse this with a lager, for sure. Excuse me. Just the hoppiness that you're tasting and the aromas, the flavors are mellow, and this here is bringing a real smoothness, the oats and the wheat that they said that's in this. So the smoothness combined with the hops, sweetness, and when I say sweetness, it's the essence of pineapple, mango, lemony, just a minor bit of lemony. So that isn't the bitter, it's that tartness. Very good. So I won't run this long, as it's a nice day today here. It's very windy. It's about, I think, 39 degrees. With the wind, it really brings it down. A nice day here today. Excuse me. My nose is running. Been outside this morning, working outside. Nice day today. But anyways, we get back to this. Sum this up. When I get this again, yes, I will. I will definitely get this again. I will call the brewery, get some information, and tell them about my wife. She's a direct descendant of the Mayflower. And if you have a chance to get this, get it. It's flavorful, drinkable, sessionable brew. Sit down and have a few. Nice combination in it for sure. But it's true. Excuse me. Truly an East Coast style IPA that is in the branch of a New England juice bomb. So with that said, folks, enjoy the day. It's voting day today. Get out and vote. Show your freedom that you can vote in this country. Get out and vote. Make your choice. And enjoy the day. With that said, Don't go arguing about politics. It's not worth it. Just enjoy the day. Have a good day, folks. And be aware that we're still wearing masks. The coronavirus is still around. I believe when this is all said and done, we'll all end up getting a touch of it. We'll get it. It'll be like the flu. Every year the flu comes by, and you get your flu shots. I haven't got mine yet. I've got to get it. My lovely wife got her flu shot. I got to get my flu shot. I think I'm going on these tangents. All right, folks. Have a good day. Watch out for your neighbors, your senior citizens, of your family and your friends and your neighbors. Ciao.